Hey guys, check out this video of a huge alien type of creature of an unknown origin. People in El Paso, Texas have claimed to seen this 6 to 7 foot long cat that's taller than a human being, climbing homes and also making noises on top of people's rooftops.
Hey fan, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction. This is Segovia coming to you live from the man cave. Hope everyone out there is having a good, safe, great weekend. Happy Sunday, y'all. We're back. I got a nice steak going on the grill, some jalapenos, bacon wrapped, probably a little bit of shrimp just to hit that protein for the day, y'all. But we're back with another reaction. Crazy things happening at these Olympics. I might be a little late to the train, y'all. I had a busy weekend, got the painting done, rooms look amazing. I was like, damn, I should have did this when I first moved in. Like it brought new life into the house, made it feel like it's new again. So you know, I'm happy. Next thing up is the vinyl flooring in the baby's room and in the man cave. That way we can start decorating the baby's room and getting ready. We should find out the gender in about another week, so I'll be letting you guys know when we find that out. But hey, we're back with another reaction, y'all. Before we get into the reaction, let me know, y'all. I got a comment on Discord. Somebody was asking me, would you start reacting to scary videos? So what do you guys think? Should I do 2 uploads on this channel, or should I go do it on my other channel? I want to post over there, but you guys don't go over there and watch your boy, right? I'll post some scary videos, like some TikTok compilations, but scary ones on my other channel. So be sure, hit the link, go subscribe over there, y'all. I want to make it grow over there, but if you guys want, I'll do them over here and do 2 uploads over here, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. Let me know down below. Enough of the chit chat. That's what you got to be scared for. Reaction.
Are y'all seeing the same things that I'm seeing right now? This is so suspect. Why are people just falling out? Look at this. They're doing what looks like the destruction dance, and people are just falling out. So much to break down in such a short time.
That's crazy.
Let's get it. And perhaps behold a pale horse. I don't think this is the white horse. I think this is a pale horse, or the 4th horse that Unalive follows. Quarter population. No, but for real, y'all owe us an answer on this one. Why are people just falling out? Again, then we have the pale horse. What is this? I really cracked open the Olympics earlier, but by some weird force, people aren't able to see it. I'm not sure, so if you see it, let me know. Now, what's going on here? What's this thing? Going up to the statue. Whoa, the Statue of Liberty is beat up. What is going on?
Now, what's the meaning behind these hot air balloons? Right? I had no idea. But there's something going on with these hot air balloons. Before the commercial break, like when they showed Paris 2024 or whatever, and then went to a commercial, my girl's like, did you see the hot air balloon? And then when she brought the hot air balloon up, I remember this clip of the Statue of Liberty with the hot air balloon going over it. What's the meaning? Let me know down below. What's the meaning of the hot air balloon? Because even on the news this morning, there was something with the hot air balloon that was close to hitting some roofs or something. I don't know. At that point in the morning, I was just listening on my phone, drinking coffee while the news was on. But if I would have known about these hot air balloon things, I probably would have paid attention. Like, okay, now they're throwing hot air balloons in our face. What's the meaning behind the hot air balloons, y'all? Let me know, because I know you guys know. Y'all are the Cave Fam, the smartest family on YouTube that I know.
Y'all, the way they just throw this stuff in our face, man, because they know most people just look right past it. For instance, a satellite being right there, huh?
Those look like saguaro cactuses too, like
Check
Arizona.
Out my last post on this for a very deep dive. No clue why nobody saw it, who knows?
Some call it a coincidence, some call it swift justice. Right after we saw one of the most demonic open ceremonies for the Olympics of all time, with the mocking of the Last Supper with
what's the next 30 Olympics gonna be?
And the clear symbology of the Antichrist riding the white horse. Well, not even 24 hours after those events, what do we see happening in Paris, France? Reports of power outages hit Paris amid 2024 Olympic Games. Articles as well as personal videos are coming out of power outages sweeping across Paris. Some people will say this is just a coincidence, but I refer back to Galatians 6:7. Do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap.
This is crazy.
What the hell?
The 2012 Olympics.
And you wonder why these places like North Korea, China, maybe not even China, but Iran, hate the West, want to end Western civilization, right? The Western civilization make them look like the bad guys. They're the terrorists, they're the dictators. But look what we're putting on our Olympics. We got transgenders recreating the Last Supper, right? We got the 2012 Olympics, little kids being chased around the like orphanage by demons, right? That's why they want death to America and death to Western way of living. You know what I'm saying? This is deep, y'all. It's deep.
Olympics opening ceremony has to be
look at
one of
this.
the most creepiest performances I have ever seen. I'm talking about the one done by the National Health Service. The performance starts with hundreds of hospital beds all over the stage, and there's nurses reading them bedtime stories before they go to bed. After they're done reading them the bedtime story, they eventually tuck all the kids into bed. Once this is done, they do this interesting little dance, and then it cuts to the scene where there's this girl under her covers reading a book. And when everyone's asleep, the demons start to come out. The camera keeps cutting to her and then to the demons as they multiply, alongside other creepy things. I'm guessing this is a big cage to trap everyone. The girl that was reading the bedtime story then gets lured up by this massive demon that spawns out of nowhere. Say what you want, I don't care what children's book or children's movies this is from, this is flat out creepy. Demons then make their way to the children's bed, scaring them and making them run away. And then the nurses become like possessed. They all start doing this weird robotic motion of dancing. The stage was made up of newspaper headlines and there were subliminal messages all over the flooring. It's hard to read them, but you can go watch the original video and look at them yourself.
See, now this is why those countries, my country, your country, not everyone, right? Well, most of the people watching these are from the Western civilization, right? Most, I'm not going to say all, but most, right? I'm kind of understanding why they hate us. It's kind of understandable, right?
No president in the United States of America has solved this problem. Here's an entire shelf of useless ingredients used to feed Americans. You can see now it's bioengineered food and crop, or derived from bioengineered sources with a bunch of food colorings and ingredients that are banned in other countries. Somehow large corporations are Team USA or Team Diabetes. Just how all the large corporations take all the money and own everything. You can see Oreos owns this whole shelf right. What you should also notice is it's bioengineered food ingredients, and it has this lovely high fructose corn syrup, which you will start to notice is in everything. Like, for instance, whole shelf, you can't say I own the whole shelf without saying I probably contain high fructose corn syrup, some useless oils, and am definitely bioengineered. The entire aisle is unedible in a grocery store in America. They're creating these marketing knockoff brands that are still bioengineered food ingredients.
Now, I've been eating those bioengineered foods all weekend pretty much. This is my third take doing this. I almost didn't upload today. I went out there and told my lady, like, I don't think I'm gonna do it in my mind. I'm not in the right zone. I ate some mixed nuts, count my calories, drink a little protein shake right now. The wheels are starting to turn. I'm starting to feel better, but that food is there for a reason, y'all. It's there to keep you dumbed down. It's there to keep you unhappy. It's there to keep you not following your dreams. And it does a good job at doing that, because I'm telling you, these past couple days, last night, I felt like throwing up, waking up in the middle of the night. Like, I thought I was going to get food poisoning. I need to change, y'all. You want the change, you got to be the change. And it's hard. It's a hard addiction to get off of. But once you do, like tonight, I'm going to go run, follow the Discord. I'll post my run on there. But Let's get going, y'all.
Some of you may know him as Eminem, but he's going to join the Saturday night crew.
That's how I felt last night. I felt like Eminem right
next Saturday night. But folks, I want to take you to the world premiere of one of his new videos called Berserk. Take a look.
Y'all check this footage out. So a trucker in Alberta, Canada captures an 11 through 13 foot Sasquatch on his dash camera while driving on site. This is amazing. Watch. You're about to see. Keep watching. Look at
yeah, there's something back there.
Look at him right there. That thing is huge.
Shouts out to Alberta, Canada. I've seen some comments down below saying shout out from Alberta. Those are the real woods out there. They don't play no games out there in Alberta, Canada. Not only Bigfoots, but them grizzlies are out there. We got a grizzly clip coming up.
That's a legit Sasquatch, you guys. 11 to 13 foot tall. Alberta, Canada.
This driver's the only one out there. Hell no. That's the downfall of being a truck driver. I know my dad used to go out in the oil fields 2 a.m, all by himself out there unloading the oil.
The Sasquatch at this point. The story says he doesn't notice the Sasquatch until he parks and actually gets out of his truck and sees it walking. And once he sees it, he gets back in the truck and drives off site. As you can see, he took off running.
Yeah.
He gets back in the car. And he takes off.
Everybody wants to move out of here really quickly because we don't know how safe this is. This could be really, really dangerous. Feel free to grab my hand. Feel free to grab my hand.
I'm shaking.
She's not very happy. Look at her charging at
That's
me.
Alberta right there. Woo! That's a big boy. Girl, I should say.
She was mad. She was mad. Look at that.
I gotta get a video. They're everywhere. This isn't normal. Guys, she's been working here. You've never seen this? 17 years. What?
You've never seen this?
We have a few problems in August, but no.
It's never happened.
Everywhere. Even there's another guy on the beach that works here, and he goes, "I've never seen this, have you?" I said, "No." What He's worked here forever too. This is insane.
It's crazy.
It's so awesome.
I don't know if it's awesome or like scary.
From like building
No.
But I still don't want him to touch it. I don't want him.
It must be like some phenomenon. Like this is like the end of the world.
Yeah. It's the sign. It's very peaceful though, because like they don't.
I'm here on Gilbert Road in Southern and Mesa. There is some strange shit in the fucking sky right now. I don't know what the hell this is and why I'm seeing shit like this again. But dude, this is fucking crazy.
I've been seeing a lot of Arizona UFO clips popping up. I don't know why, but I need to go visit again. Probably in the fall. Go run my trail.
What the fuck is that? I mean, what the fuck? It looks like a glow just suspended in the sky with the naked eye, dude. You guys are it probably looks like a boomerang on screen. That's not what I'm seeing, dude. What I'm seeing is darker than those clouds, and it's moving. But it ain't supposed to be there. This ain't normal, man. I'm not being dramatic. You guys were sitting right by me. And I don't want to hear any horse shit about Elon Musk or SpaceX or any of that bullshit, because that sure as fuck was not human. I could see it from here, dude, with my naked eye, man. And I am telling you, whatever that thing is big.
Who owns the rights to the interior of the Great Pyramid? NASA.
What?
They also own the rights to a section of the Grand Canyon. So I took a helicopter down into the Grand Canyon. They said we can't walk to this area. That area I heard had some old carvings or something would be over in this area. So I started trying to walk that way. And this guy pops out of nowhere with all black on, black hat, black military outfit with no logos, and an AR-15, and tells me, halt, you can't go any further. I'm like, well, why? I said, what's going on? Well, didn't they tell you couldn't come over here? I said, well, they did, but I'm thinking, I just want to see, what's over here.
Right.
And he says, you can't come. I said, well, why? What? I said, can you just tell me, sir, why can't I come over here? He says, NASA owns the rights to this section. You can't come over here.
Do you have any theories of why that is?
It's got to be technological. Starts in something with space. What's happening is they've discovered something technological about it, and they want to control it.
Florida. Look at that.
The real problem is she never did deny what Tulsi said, and she can't. What she did with schools is the most disgusting.
The truancy thing?
Yes, where she threatened single moms with jail if their kids didn't go to school. And she joked around about it at these meetings.
What was even worse is there was somebody who was found not guilty on something. They were wrongfully imprisoned, found not guilty on something when it came back up. And then Kamala Harris didn't let him out and kept him in on a technicality.
One of the things that Tulsi said, which they use them for cheap labor for the state of California. And she didn't deny any of that.
Because her record is abysmal on this stuff. Steve Mnuchin was part of Goldman Sachs. He was also the head of One West Bank here in California. During the subprime mortgage crisis in the Great Recession, they were illegally foreclosing on people early and kicking them out of their homes in violation of the law. And so Kamala Harris was recommended by her own office. You got to prosecute this guy. Look at what he's doing. She didn't do it. Why? Because he's a big Democratic donor and he was giving money to Democrats at the time. Now, by the way, just in case anybody thinks, oh, this is just a partisan issue and only the Democrats are bad, Steve Mnuchin is in the Trump administration.
Yeah.
So it's a big club and you ain't in it.
So what does September, October, November, and December look like in the future for our country, the United States, and around the world? I do predict that things are going to change in a dramatic way here in the United States. And not only will it be an extraordinarily hot, temperature-wise summer, and a very, very cold upcoming winter, perhaps I believe the coldest winter we've had on recorded history in the last 50 years. But we're going to see an uproar of violence. It's going to be between people that love the United States and against people that do not love the United States. And I think you're going to see a shift in the Democratic candidate for presidency, which is going to create, again, another shift in human perspective about where our country's going and where it came from and what it's going to be like. And I think that it's going to create a lot of tension. We're going to see another display of what we might consider the Floyd incident again, which triggers all more violence in the United States. And as my heart aches to say, but I see a super bloodbath occurring here in the United States, especially during the month of October and November of.
It looks like they tried that George Floyd thing again, right? Which was terrible. I watched the video of that older lady that got shot by that cop and the conversation the cop had after. I was like, damn, no remorse, nothing. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work this time. It worked really good in 2020. That worked real good, right? I just don't think that's going to work this time.
2024.
I don't know what they're going to do.
But I
they got to do
believe
something.
that there will be a new president in the United States, and I believe Donald Trump will be elected. And I believe things will begin to smooth out somewhat as we go into the early months of 2025. So I do want to caution each of you around the world to be at peace today. And remember, your outer world is a reflection of the way you are on the inside, but when you've got 8 billion people on the planet and 335 million people in the United States, you've got all these different beliefs and cultures and perspectives, and their outer world is going to manifest to them based on their reality. And many of these people are not thinking clear, they're unconscious, they're full of fear, and fear is what triggers off negative, destructive events. And I think you're going to see that happening, but I also see a great shift and a great awakening as we go into the spring of 2025. Humanity will begin to change in a positive way, but get ready for September, October, November, December of 2024, because it's going to become very dangerous. So I do want to caution each of you as I'm also predicting a terrorist attack in the United States and extreme violence, but a change in presidency. And with Trump's election.
Now, look at this. Look at that. On a cross. Look at the type of blasphemy. Look at that. They put an idol, a demon on a cross. Straight blasphemy of the Lord Jesus. Highway 61, look at this. This is a woman leaving a man, packing her bags, leaving her husband. Look at the short dress. Look at the red bottoms. Sexual perversion, immorality. Look at the dog. It's a demon. She's following the dog, leaving her husband. Adultery. Look, on a crossroads. Look, they even put a red cross. Look at this. And look where it goes up to. Satan with a guitar in his hand. Look at what it says right there. Lucifer
Disney
Express.
Springs.
666. You see, look, I can't make this up, bro. This is in Disney Springs where little kids walk in. This is the first thing you see. Look at the art, bro. I'm telling you, man, the devil's a liar. This is the first spot. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Are you kidding me? We didn't even go 100 feet. Look at that. That's another demon holding a child. That's a demon holding a child. A man in a coffin. Witchcraft. And like I said earlier, look at that. Look at the blasphemy. Straight blasphemy, bro. And these are all totem poles. They used to use totem poles in the Old Testament. The pagans would use totem poles for idol worship. Look at this. Look at this angel of light. A fallen angel. But as you guys can see, the totem poles. When people say, you know, you shouldn't have a Christmas tree, when they're in the book of Jeremiah, I believe, when it talks about ornaments on the tree, it was actually talking about a totem pole. This, literally. When the Lord says, do not put any ornaments, you see what I'm saying? Ornaments on a pole. They would actually put ornaments on a pole and worship it. It was witchcraft.
The military. Have you asked yourself just one simple question? We're the richest country in the world. We have the mightiest research in the world. So how can we send soldiers to Vietnam, Korea, little countries that ain't got a nickel? Then how our soldiers come back with all kind of syndromes? American soldiers commit suicide, 46 every day. Vietnamese is not doing it. Now, they don't have huge hospitals and research, and somebody said, wait a minute, there's something going on here we don't know about? I mean, that's real serious. But because nobody cares nothing about a veteran, not even a veteran, anytime you go kill somebody for somebody you don't know, but they're not going to send their children. And the folks that make the money is the munitions people. There's something wrong with that.
You can see the metal frame of the mobile home is bent and warped as if it was softened to the point of almost melting.
Trees look all good and green. I'm gonna have to take a drive out there and check out
Look
Ruidoso.
at how many trees are still standing. So you would think like a forest fire would have taken out most, if not all, of those trees.
Those trees are all don't even look crisp.
And you notice the white ash footprint with only brick and steel basically remaining. And that looks just like paradise with the white ash right next to the unburnt trees.
And see how the structures are gone, but like the trees in between are still there. And I feel like we should see more green, you know, being that it's June.
Right. I think this is like a tinted video.
I have to go to Redoso and do a vlog out there. It's not too far from me, about an hour and a half.
You can see some of those trees are intact. Yeah, those trees look fine.
All right, let me just take this off. Okay, so before I started to drop my mouse, before we show more footage, I'll just give some stats. So this fire is still going on. It's 0% contained. It is in the town of Ruidoso in New Mexico. It started on the 17th of June. That was Monday. It was first reported at 9 a.m. on a Native American reservation, the Mescatero Reservation. So far, it's reported 1,400 structures are destroyed and 24,000 acres of land have been burned. And we have 2 reported deceased, and the number of missing is unknown, but there are people that are missing. It's just a number.
Now, I heard that fire started. I don't think they still have said how the fire started, but the rumors out here, because this, where I live at, Ruidoso is like the getaway. The only getaway out here from this part of Texas I live in is Ruidoso, right? Now, I heard that somebody tried to burn a body and the fire got out of control, and that's how the fire started. They are saying it's man-made, but they haven't said like it was a cigarette somebody flicked out or what. That's what I heard, that somebody tried to burn a body, you know, in the house, and the fire took over.
Everything felt demonic. Travis Scott?
Just drink it. So me and Pac still talking. Out of my fucking peripheral, nigga. Look, I can't make this up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell anybody this kind of shit. So I'm giving this shit to you exclusive. Check this one out. So out of my peripheral, you know, you see certain shit through your peripheral. So I look, and it looked like like the bitch was moving, but it looked like something else, like some horror movies. Nigga, listen, it looked real bugged out. So I looked again, bitch was regular pretty. I turned my head, I see some shit moving. I was like, so I'm saying to myself, am I high? Because me and this nigga been smoking some good shit. I drink. I looked again. The bitch face kind of like disfigured, nigga.
That's crazy.
Now, hey. All I know is when I saw that motherfucking movie, Devil's Advocate, I was like, I seen that shit. The bitch was like that. So, nigga, it was a scene in there like that. Nigga, I went pop, nigga.
Man, that's crazy.
I looked again, and the bitch face was regular. I looked again. Well,
and how are we supposed to know the good guys from the bad guys? Well, we were given a standard by which to judge them. You know, by their fruits, you'll know them. By their fruits. Anybody seen any good fruit lately? No. It's tough. And look, I'm a pretty sinful guy. I mean, I'm as venal as the next guy. But I know the difference between a shepherd and a hireling. And I think that the vast majority of these bishops are just a bunch of hirelings, you know. And my question is, you know, like, who's hiring them? I don't think it's Jesus. Is it Francis? Who's hiring Francis? Is it Pachamama? I mean, I think you need to look at the whole institution. And, you know, I'll quote Archbishop Vigano again in saying that he believes that there was a parallel counterfeit church set up
to eclipse the real one. He's suggesting usurpation or an inside job. It seems that way. Anyway.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit?
Going over that little kid. That's crazy. Hell no. In the woods?
Hey, buddy. Are you okay? You can't be
Oh,
out
never
here.
mind. I feel bad now. That was just a joke.
Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude. What in the fuck?
What the fuck? It's weird.
They're not moving?
See, these are the type of TikToks I'm saying. Would you guys want to see these on my, if I could do it on my other channel, y'all, I'm gonna need you guys to give me to 1,000 subscribers. We're gonna have to get up, right? I know I gotta put the work in to earn it, right? But I got 4,000 something subscribers. I only got 60 over there. So I need my CaveFam to show up over there. You guys want me to start putting these scary TikToks over there? And people tell ghost stories and all that on YouTube. We'll get into some of those. We'll get it like a scary type thing, right? I enjoy that stuff. It's very entertaining. Let me know down below. Or do you want me to put them up on this channel?
What the fuck? Why aren't they moving? Babe, that's trippy. Like, they're all stuck. Hold on, wait. I want to show. They're literally all frozen.
White balloon float from a coffin towards a crying woman at her son's wake.
What the hell?
What are all the feds doing over here, y'all? Be right back. Alright, now this is getting very, very interesting. Not talking about Paris. But yeah, right behind me, they're having this total blackout in Paris where this demonic Olympics is happening. Go figure. But that's not what's crazy. There's the blackout in Bangladesh, and this just happened. Just hours ago, this dude right here found a parking lot full of Fed government cars randomly in Worcester, Massachusetts. Why? At the same time as all these blackouts? Are you serious?
What the hell is... There's all these like state police and weird intercept vehicles. I'm on Route 9, Floor and Decor in Worcester.
Getting ready for something big, y'all.
All these really weird government vehicles, like, all ready to go here in this lot. This is just really weird.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of years ago when they found that field full of coffin liners. Remember that? If you don't remember, you're not old enough. Remember I literally just showed you the balloon and the satellite? Now Paris has a blackout. The Olympics in a nutshell. Oh, and politically, the Obamas just endorsed Kamala. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting kind of crazy.
Shit right here, you wonder why your kid's sick. This cheap shit they put in front of Kroger. Look at this. You see that?
Nothing but sugar.
Yeah.
32 grams. That's a lot.
Right here.
That little 16 ounce.
Look at all that shit you're feeding your kids. I got a buddy of mine in his 70s. I talked to him the other day. He was at his liver specialist. The liver specialist told him, bro, I just saw a 12-year-old kid. No alcohol, no substance abuse, nothing but sugar and carbs. Cirrhosis of the liver. Right there, that's your culprit. Not taking care of your kids.
Now it's sugar, right? But it's not just carbs aren't the enemy. They are not. It's when you mix carbs with fat, which is everything that's delicious, right? But you can eat some white rice and chicken breasts and some broccoli and, right, a little sweet potato, some beans, right? But you can't have the beans with the enchiladas, cheese enchiladas. You got to have the beans with the 93.7 ground beef and maybe 4 ounces of chicken breast. You're going to be okay. You're going to feel good. You're going to be at a healthy weight. Your blood results are going to be okay. It's when you eat the fried chicken with the mashed potatoes and gravy and the biscuit. That's where you're sick and very unhealthy and gain weight, right? I do keto because what's wrong with me, my schizophrenia, keto, my mind's on steroids, right? But I lost a lot of weight eating a high carb, low fat diet, counting my macros, right?
Walk amongst us.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Everywhere, especially in Hollywood.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into it. Man, what's going on in Hollywood?
Lots of weird.
Get into it. Man. I mean, do we think the devil lives there?
I think the devil lives within a lot of people that live in Los Angeles specifically.
Don't you live in Hollywood?
I do, and I want to get the F out of there ASAP.
Okay, look. Now we understand. The devil won't let. The devil won't set me free. This category.
Here it is right here. One soda pop will make your bloodstream 10,000 times more acid than the universe meant for it to be. So, hey, I used to wake up with 15 bottles of Pepsi Cola in the morning.
Yeah, 15?
Sit on the porch, underneath the porch, and drink that shit, man. And then one day I set the world's record in high school mile. I said, somebody out there doing something. I don't know what it is. But then you think billionaires. How come you think their children aren't athletes? All that shit's a violation. They can go hide the right cultures, have the right diets. They don't want poor, ignorant folks that need something. And it's that. It's that. And they give them drugs and shit. And they wonder why I slapped my wife. It don't run off after you get off the field. That's what it's about.
According to the latest consumer reports, a chemical known as phthalates, so common in our food, it might as well be considered an ingredient. But you don't see the word phthalates usually on any list like this. Because according to a local researcher, those who create plastic products don't have to disclose all they use to create this.
Have this chemical burden in our food that humans may not know that they're being exposed to every day really are toxic. We don't even really know how toxic they truly are.
She's referring to phthalates found in many plastics.
Basically, these are plasticizers, which are chemicals that are put into plastic to make them more flexible, which is often what our food products are.
Everything.
But the not so good news is we're exposed every day and nearly all we do, so our body doesn't have the chance to clear plasticizers out of our system. And now studies show they hurt our health.
What we know for sure is that they're decreasing male fertility over time, especially when you're exposed through your entire life.
All I can say, people can't get away from it, right? You do a ketogenic diet, something's still unhealthy, right? It's better than eating a high-fat, high-carb diet, but fast, simple fast, 16 and 8, right? The more you do that, the more you want to do. Okay, you know what? 16 and 8 is a little easy. Let's do 18. 18, whatever. Let's do 20 and 4. 18 and 6, right? All you can do, y'all. Fast. Give your body some time to go to bed hungry. You'll sleep better.
Happened Thursday. CrowdStrike blackouts.
Right.
That was intentional. That was supposed to be the full shutdown.
Right.
But because Donald Trump did not die, they had to pull the plug on that.
What you're saying is they pulled the plug on the total shutdown, and it was too late for them to stop the entire thing because it was all planned ahead of time.
It was already put in place.
And they utilized that shutdown to erase evidence of who was responsible for this. The plan was erase the evidence of who did it.
Right.
Then we blame it on Iran. We go to war with Iran.
Right.
And then we say, MAGA guys, they killed your hero. Let's unite as Americans and let's go get them. And their plan was that all of us, quote unquote, deplorables would say, yeah, kill them. And then we would go over there and fight another war with another generation of our strongest men and get them killed so that we could relieve ourselves again of the exact people who are most likely to rebel against this nonsense.
I think under that ice in Antarctica, we're going to find the jackpot. It's not going to be like these scattered megalithic sites. We're going to find cities under those ice sheets.
Ooh. Do you think they're still here?
Yes, I do. I think
you
that,
do.
Absolutely. I think that this is what the UFO phenomenon is about. I mean, this is a whole long conversation, which I've written a tome about, my book, Closer Encounters.
What do you think those Tic Tac things are that the pilots are saying? Do you think
Tic Tac was made by Lockheed?
Do you think it's the Lockheed stuff?
The Tic Tac, in particular, the Tic Tac has this little thing underneath it. It has this little antenna or something.
It does?
Yes. It's not this perfectly smooth Tic Tac that, you know, people keep repeating ad nauseum in these.
Did Fravor explain an antenna? I don't remember him saying anything about an antenna.
There's a thing that comes out the bottom of it.
There's two things. There's the thing at the top and the bottom. You can see right there.
It has a thing that comes out. It's a reverse engineered craft, which I think was being demonstrated.
To test on the new radar that they were putting in their jets.
Yes, that these naval fleets were exposed to this technology to test the capabilities of the fleet, but I think also to demonstrate this technology to our adversaries. That, you know, this was a performance put on for Putin and for China to send them the message that, hey, you know, we have reached this level of technology. Don't mess with us.
Wow. And you think the civilization is still here?
Yeah. So one of the big problems I have with the contemporary disclosure agenda, or these various rival agendas for disclosure that we see in the public sphere right now, is the use of the term non-human intelligence. I think that this is extremely duplicitous and misleading.
Hey guys, check out this video of a huge alien type of creature of an unknown origin. People in El Paso, Texas have claimed to seen this 6 to 7 foot long cat that's taller than a human being, climbing homes,
saying that,
and also making noises on top of people's rooftops. As you guys could see, this thing looks a lot like E.T. from the movie. Check out this ring cam footage a lady in El Paso, Texas recorded.
All right, family, there you have it. A little longer upload for y'all since I took 3 days off instead of the 2 days I was supposed to take off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe. And again, let me know, do you want me to upload them here? Or do you want me to get on the grind and build that other channel? And we got 2 channels that are popping out here and we're just growing and growing and growing. I think that's where we're going to lean towards, but it's up to the CaveFam. Where do you guys want them? Because I mean, I don't want to put them over there and put all my hard work into it and I get 10 views, right? When I got 4,200 subscribers over here, y'all go over there, hit that subscribe. Link's in the bio. It's simple. It's easy. Hit the link. Go subscribe. We're going to start uploading scary videos over there. Not just TikToks though, right? We're going to upload some scary ghost stories. Just videos, right? Go over there. Subscribe. This is Segovia. I'm signing out of the Man Cave. Have a good Sunday, y'all. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow on Monday. Later.